All right, let's see. I think it's in the car. Let's look and see. Oh yeah, look at that beauty. I think it's in the floorboard. What? Man, you know, I installed these LED light bulbs, and they help out a lot. I mean, it looks really good in here, but I can't see anything down that floorboard. I think that's where what I'm looking for is at. We're gonna have to do something about this. We're just gonna have to do something about it. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a most wonderful day as always. Yep, that floorboard lighting is dark. No matter what vehicle you own, most vehicles do not have lighting in the footwells. So there's a way around that, and a way around that is in this box. I know, I've been teasing long enough. Phase tech, fast tech, however you want to say it. But what's in this box should fix the problem that I'm having, okay?
Show you with the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Now what is actually in the box is a LED lighting kit. I mean, you can buy these things anywhere. You can buy them at Walmart, AutoZone, Advance Auto, O'Reilly's, you name it, you can buy it there. But I wanted this one for Fastech because Fastech has a good reputation with all their products. I like the design of this one, and the reason I like the design is because you got two pieces that are about this long, LED lighting. One will go on this side. The wiring harness jumps over the hump for the transmission. You have another piece that comes out the other side. They plug together. They go right into the wiring harness, which is on the other side. I'll show you exactly how to do that. And that's what makes this kit so great. Sorry about that. That's what makes this kit so great. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be an electrical engineer. You don't even need experience in working on cars to do this. It is super easy. Let me show you what all was in the box. And you know, to get in this fancy tape they have with their name all over it, you need a fancy letter opener, right? Like I tell everybody, I never go anywhere without my letter opener. So let's get this bad boy opened up. Let me put on my old man specs before I cut myself and let out some of that very valuable blood. It's valuable to me. Like I said, this is really simple, really easy. It's so easy you wouldn't believe. And the cool thing about it is, and they offer many colors: yellow, blue, red, white. Whatever color you can dream up, they offer it, and it runs the gamut. So here it is, Fastech lighting kit, however you want to say it, right? There you go. It even gives me the bulbs to go in other lights, okay? Which I'm not going to probably use those, but I'm glad I got them. But the color that I ordered was R for red, right? And the reason I started to go with the white because I'm lighting up my footwells, but I wanted something just to accent the car a little bit. And the only time this light will come on is when I open the doors. When this light comes on, these lights will come on. Because I already have ambient lighting that goes around the car. It comes like that from the factory. And I don't want to take away from that. Because if I put red down there, well, I'm going to have the red down there with that greenish blue color that goes all the way around these cars. And I don't want to, I like that color, and I don't want it to look, you know, just clash with each other, for lack of better terms. But what do you get? Let's open this up. And put my magic letter opener. Oh, and the other cool thing, cool window stickers. Who don't like stickers? I love them. But I'll put the link to all this in the description below. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll put my affiliate link, you know, that way it helps support the channel. But if I can't find it, then so be it. But this is Fastech Camaro PP Ambient Red. Ambient lighting complete kit. Footwell and interior LEDs. Like I said, I can swap that one out if I want to. Which I may, you know. But anyhow, it's for 2010 to 2015 Camaros. Like I said, I'll put the information below so you have the exact number of the kit that I ordered. It wasn't much, it's like $34.95. And like I said, you get 2 bulbs to go up there, and then you get the footwell lighting. So let's open this up. Now I probably won't get this installed today because I got to paint the kitchen, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So it may be Sunday or maybe even one day next week after work. So if you see me in different clothes and different brightness, and don't worry about it. Here we go. Let's open this bad boy up. I love getting new tools, and should have done a tool review channel. I wonder if anybody sent me tools to review. I love tools. Comes in a Ziploc bag that was folded over so you can put your stuff back in. Like I said, here you go. PP194R5, which is red, hence that red color, right? And what you get is, you get 2 bulbs. If bulb does not turn on, flip it 180 degrees and reinstall. Made in China. They give you 2 bulbs. That way you have a backup, so if that one ever goes out. So that's pretty cool. I may change it. I've got LED in it now, white LED, but I may change it just to match that whenever I open it up. I don't know. Then you have to have a wire tap kit. Don't let this throw you off. It comes with a push button if you want a push button. But that's not what we're going for. What we're going to be using is that little red piece right there, which is a wire tap. There's not going to be any cutting or anything on this, so don't worry about it. All we need is that. And then this one eyelet right there. And all you need for that is a pair of pliers. Okay? Very simple. Because what you're going to do is there's a wire over there you have to find on that side. You tap into it with that little red piece right there. And then take the other wire. There's 2 wires in this. And there's a nut over there. And you just go put that over the nut, tighten the nut back down, and you're done. Then whenever you open the door and the lights come on, but I'm going to save this button because my buddy might need it down there at Coronation Videos. Coronation, if you need this to fix your lights, let me know, buddy. You can have it. It should fit the hole you already have. But if he doesn't want it or need it, I may keep it and use it for something else I'll wire in. Who knows? But there's that. And here's the actual lights themselves. Like I said, you get 2. Set that down there. You get 2 strips, okay? And they're only that long, right? Like I said, 1 for each side. It's double back. It's got sticky back tape on it, so you can peel it, stick it if you can find a flat spot. If you have a flat spot, there's a metal bar that goes across down there, and if that's where you decide to put it, wipe it down with alcohol. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do mine yet. If I do, I'll show you. But you wipe down that bar with alcohol, let it dry. It'll only take 10 seconds for it to dry. Peel off the double-sided tape and stick it, right? But what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick it like this, so that this wire goes across. As you can see, it's plenty long enough to go all the way over to the other side, as you can see. And then we just tie them in over there, and that's all there is to it. That's all that comes in the kit. And just so you can see what this is, it's just a made in China, right? Showing the process. So you can go from the fuse box over here and run it to your switch, your button, which is what that's showing, or you could do it the way we're going to do it, or the way I'm going to do it. And like I said, this is just to add lighting to the footwell so I can see when I get in the car what's in the floor, or if I need to come out at night and get something out of the car, I can see it. That's the main thing. Plus add a little color. So that takes care of this part of the video. Next part you'll see will be the actual installation of this. Like I said, it's super simple. We're going to sticky back it to that bar, and we're going to use the supplied zip ties to zip tie it here and there, just to make sure it doesn't come loose, vibrate loose, whatever. And that's all there's going to be to it. So we'll see you in the next part. Take care. Alright, 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's get out here and get everything set up. Turn on the lights. What's that noise? No. This ain't going to work. No. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So glad you can make it and stuck around for the rest of this video. I'm sorry it's taking a while, but rain. But anyhow, you know, these are all man-made products, and you know, stuff just sometimes doesn't work. So we want to test it before we ever go out, go through the trouble of wiring and everything. And all you need to do is take a 9-volt battery. Yep. You're going to touch the red wire to that side and the black wire to that side. Of course, you're going to need to strip just a little bit off. But here we go. Let's see if it works. Red to that side, black to that side. And as you can see, it works. Try to get my hands out of the way so you can see it better. But as you can see, it works. There's that side. I'm going to test the other side. And next time you see me, we should be out in the car putting this in. Now again, the way that I am thinking that I am going to do this is by running it through to the other side. Might be able to get it all done in one day, because as you can see, it's raining. May not get it finished, I don't know, but we're going to try. Anyways, there's 2 ways that you could do this. Well, there's more than 2. You can wire it to the switch, of course, which I'm not going to do that. I want mine to come on with the key fob. In other words, like when you walk up to the car, you hit it, it lights up the interior. You can see what's inside your car before you ever get in, and see what's in the footwell. And also, I want it to come on by the switch up here, right? I want it to come on by the switch, the dome light. So there's 2 trains of thought. One is to take it all the way over to the other side, tap into the wire that goes to the door switch, which brings on the dome light. That's the way I'm going to try first. But depending on your car, depending on your make, you may have to cut a little bit of wire wrap, a little bit of wire insulation, whatever. But that could be fixed by electrical tape, right? Or you can go under the dash. Now I'm going to show you what's under the dash first, so you know what's going on. This might be the easiest route for you. I don't know. You'll have to watch the whole video and see. But let's get under and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, if you come under your car, I'll show you real quick. Right here's your gas pedal, right? Right there's your gas pedal. If you come up and go directly above that, see all these wiring harnesses? If you take out the very top wiring harness, there's a gray wire on the very back of it, right there. You can see it, it's this wire. You can tap in right there, okay? Tap in there, and then go behind here and find the ground, which would be right there. It's that simple. That is method number 1. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this done today. I can feel the temperature change. But if you come over to the passenger side, right? Come all the way over here. And my door is locked. Let me grab my key real quick. I'm sorry. Pop it open. Behind this panel is a wiring harness. So let me get this opened up and I'll show you what's behind there. But here's the panel you need to remove. And all you got to do is take a pocket knife, a screwdriver, a panel puller, whatever, right? Just be real careful, real gentle, and go up and try to work that out just a little bit till you can get your finger behind it and put it behind there. And just lightly push. And that pops it loose. And then pull out the top. And once you get this pulled out, you're going to want to try to rotate it. Don't rotate it. You're going to end up messing something up. There's another pin down here at the bottom you need to pop out. And if you don't, you will spin that and break it off. I haven't done it yet. As you can see, I still have all mine. So just trust me. Do not do that. But right here is the wiring harness that I'm talking about. You're going to have to cut this sheathing. And like I said, it's no big deal to me. I can just take some tape and put on there and tighten and be done with it. And then I could use this for my ground. Just loosen that up, put it behind there, tighten it back down. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do it this route. Just run it across and be done with it. So for right now, what I need to do is cut this and make sure my wire is behind there. So let's get to cutting. I guess something like right here should work. Now some people will not want to cut their factory harness, and I understand that. I'm not knocking you for it if you don't want to. That's all fine and dandy. It's yours, you do it how you want. And I can see right there is my gray wire. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit further. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and, there's a little pin back here, and I'll show it to you when I get it out. That holds this to the panel, and that gives you some more slack. Slip this down a little bit further, go up a little bit with it too. Now like I said, depending on what model you have, it'll be different. The 2010s has a big wiring harness somewhere like right in this area, and I don't know about the 13s, 14s, and so on. But by all accounts, I should have at least one gray wire, and there's my gray wire. It's twisted up with the green wire. Just keep looking. There's another gray wire. So I am going to actually try the single gray wire first. Once you have your wire figured out, or once you find your wire, all you're going to do is take your wire connector, right? Put it on there. And take your clamp. You may have to use pliers. Clamp it on. Okay. Now this is just for you to be able to test, make sure I got the right wire. You take the male fitting, which is the one that has the piece sticking in it like a tongue. You're going to take that and slide on it, right? All the way up on as far as you can. Then you're going to take the lights that you had, test it inside, right? Okay, so I got the connector on there. I put the male connector on there, the one that has the tongue sticking out like I said. Now we're going to use the black wire for the hot and the red wire for the ground, and see if our LEDs light up. So I'm going to take the hot wire first and stick it in there and touch the ground, and there we go. Now whenever the dome light goes out, it should cut off. Let's check and see. I'll reach up here and cut it off. Look at that. On and off by the dome, and it dims by it too. So now all we got to do is run our lights the way we want, and then we'll tie back into this. And again, this is the one we're using. Get it back off without breaking my wire. I've got that on there, got good connection. But we're using the one that has like a tongue in it. This is called a male fitting, and all you need is put your wire up in here, clamp it down with a pair of pliers. I'm going to use an old cheap pair of crimpers, put it in here, squeeze it down, but you can use a pair of pliers or anything that you have. Alright, I'm up under my dash now, and as you can see, I don't have that metal bar that goes across. All I have is the bottom of the glove box, the floor vent for the heat, and the ductwork for the blower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this off right along here with alcohol, and it should end up somewhere over here. And I can just run my wire up and out and get up there to the where I need to wire it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe that off with rubbing alcohol, and we'll go from there. As you can see I can go right through here and get up under there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's just like such. But you always want to pre-plan everything before you do it, okay? Because this will all be hidden behind that cover, every bit of this. So I'm going to go under now and put this on, and I may zip tie it to that wiring harness too, just so it will never fall. And we'll see when we get under there, won't we? I'll grab my zip ties and then we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stick it to this face right along in here. Okay? And then take the wiring up through there, and that'll take it out. It should fit perfect. I don't know. I'm going to try it and see, and then we'll go from there. I mean, I could zip tie it to this, but I really don't want anything dangling or anything like that. Because if I just take it and loosely put it up there, right, I'm going to have sags in it unless I pull it really tight, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to stick it to this. I can either go along the back like such, or I can go like this. And I think that's my best bet. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's give this a try. Like I said, my plan is to go just like this. So let's see how it goes. Peel off the sticky back on the back. I only do a little bit at a time. I'm gonna try to do the whole thing. Because if you try to do the whole thing, you're gonna have a mess. But there's the end of the wire, and like I said, we'll bring this up, give it some slack, coil it up, and have our power here in just a little bit. Now let's go over to the other side and see where we want to run it. We gotta be sure to be able to get it through. So I'm looking for any light that I can see, which is right over the top, right through there. So let's look underneath to see what we have. Now if you look under here, there's really nothing past this point that I can do it to. So that's not a good idea. So what I'm gonna do is there's a lip right here on the back. I'm gonna run along that, and then I just have to go behind this lip and then across. That's all I can really do. And then maybe right here I can zip tie it so there's no sagging. But let me get this wiped off and then we'll get the install going. Alright, start peeling the sticky back, or the tape, if you will. I'm gonna put it right through here just like this. Come over here, right to the end, and just start sticking it down all the way across. Now all we have to do is fix our wire. Now what I've done is I've taken some of it and stuck down behind this side panel, this kick panel, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. So I'm gonna leave this length, so I want them both the same length, right? Which will be right there. So I'm gonna cut this one, cut that one right there, take my pocket knife and split it a good bit, because we gotta go to the ground. Do the same on the other one, just split it. Like I said, our black wires are our hot wires, so we're going to take that, strip a length of it, twist them together, take the fitting, make sure it slides all the way up to the insulation, right, like so. Take your crimpers or your pliers, figure out which one you need to use, and crimp them. Make sure it doesn't pull out. Now we got to do the ground. Let me grab it. Now we've got to strip a length of this on both of them. Take them, twist them together, just like we did the other. Right? Take that fitting. It's just a ground. Doesn't matter if it sticks all the way out or not. If it goes out too far, that's fine. Crimp it. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and crimp onto that black nut right there. That's it. It looks like a 10. Now, like I said, I'm going to go on this black one, which is a 7mm. But you can go on this big one if you want, which is a 13mm. But I'm going to go on the 7mm. Just because I might be able to get it to go through the grommet. Should fit. And keep it in my hand. Yep. Hold it, tighten it down. I mean, you don't want to just crank on it, you just want it snug. That takes care of the ground side. Now we can hook up the power side. Bring that back up here. Remember to push it all the way in. Alright, so I've got it all taped back up. Now I'm going to push the grommet back in the hole right there, as you can see. Right there. Push that back in there. Now I'm going to go up under here and tidy up these wires, and we'll be done with this part of the installation. And once you get it tucked up in there the way you want it, the panel goes back in the same way, right? Snap it in. At the bottom, push it in behind the gasket. And just push the rest of your snaps in. And that is that. As you can see, I have it off. Light on. Yes, it is. Now, is it going to be super bright? No, it ain't going to be super bright. Super bright is not what I was wanting. I just wanted to light up footwell some at nighttime, so when we get in the dark. So, we'll come back out after a while and see. Oh, it's not pitch black out here right now, but it's close enough. Give this a try. Like I said, I wanted this to work by the key fob too, so it should start off dim and get brighter. So let's hit unlock. Yes sir, look at that. It looks great. And just as I wanted, they gave me some lighting down there. Now like I said, it's not the brightest lighting in the world, but I wasn't going for the brightest in the world, right? It's not what I was going for. And the camera doesn't do it justice. It's actually pretty bright in here. If I block that off, you can see it. There it is, pretty bright. Now the only problem is this up here. Do I leave that white, like I said, in case I need to write something down, read something on my dash, or do I change out red? What do you guys and gals think? I may do it, may not do it. What do you think? You think it look better, or do you think it'd be too much? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit you down here in the dash. I mean in the floorboard, not the dash. I can find somewhere where to stand. And let's see if it dims. And it did. That is exactly what I'm wanting. But that is all there is to it. The hardest part of this install is figuring out where to run your LED strips. I ran mine the only place I could, and if they ever start to fall down or anything, I'll get some better tape or Velcro and run across there, or zip tie everything. Doesn't matter. But I think I like the way that it looks. It's not a real bright, vibrant color, you know, overwhelming. Now the only problem is do I change the bulb out up there? What do you guys and gals think? You think I should change the dome light so that it just gives me a red light the whole time? Or should I leave that light for actual reading? You know, like reading text messages on the phone when I'm pulled over somewhere, or trying to read a map or write down something, you know what I'm saying? I know police officers like to use the red bulbs because the red is bright, but it doesn't protrude a long way, so when you're coming up on them, you know, not doing something you're not supposed to be doing, you can't see them until the last minute. Well, let's see how it looks right now. It's not dark, but as you can see, it comes on with the light. It comes on dim, just like that light up there, and that's as bright as it gets. And you've already seen how it looks at night. But the cool thing is, when I shut it, it stays on. And then with my key fob, it works with my key fob too. Like when I come out and I hit the button in the mornings to turn the lights on to open the doors, it brings on that light, and it's all good. But I just wanted to show you how to do this because it is super easy, super simple. It's not that pricey, 35 bucks for the whole kit, and it comes with two bulbs, one for the dome light and one for the trunk light. Now, like I said, I just got to figure out which one I want to do. And I know I'm trying to talk fast, but as you can see, since we have started, it has really clouded up. You can see the rain coming from that direction, and it's really dark through those trees over there. So get out there and enjoy your car. I rushed today to get home to get this done after work before it rained. I'm tired, I'm going inside, but I still enjoyed it. Cause look at that beauty, both of them. I love both of these cars for different reasons. Now I've got this one done, I'll figure out the wiring on the black car and do the same thing on the black car, but on it I'll probably either use blue or white. So with that said, get out there and enjoy your cars. That's all that can be said. You pay for them, you make that, you work hard, you send in that money, you pay for them or already paid for them. So get out there and enjoy them. That's what I'm doing. This wasn't an expensive mod and it wasn't hard. Now I'm going in and I'm going to relax the rest of the afternoon. Take care. Thanks for watching.